Welcome back to Your Hour. Joining me now is Kathy Adkins, who is a dementia specialist. She's an RN, and you've got a lot of initials after your name.
I do.
Um, Dementia is something that a lot of people would like to be able to avoid in their future. I think it's not a foregone, it doesn't have to be a foregone conclusion that
No.
everyone is going to suffer from dementia.
No.
So, what are some of the things that we can do now that can help stave off that type of a diagnosis?
Great question. There's a lot of things that people can do. There's nothing, if someone tries to sell you a magic pill or potion, just laugh at them because that doesn't work. Things that don't cost money. You can get up and be moving, be more active. If you're used to parking, finding that coveted parking spot close to the grocery store, take a parking spot that's 5 stalls down and put in those extra steps. Instead of grabbing for that Pepsi or Coke at lunch or dinner, get a glass of water, put a little lemon juice in it, or one of the flavorings that they've got, a multitude of, a few drops of that to change that.
Try to find one without sugar.
There are some without sugar. They have stevia in them, and stevia and monk fruit have proven to be safe for your body instead of the artificial things that annoy your gut bacteria and stop your immunity. Getting the sugar out of your house wherever you can. Talking about Halloween. Maybe you can be the person who hands out pencils at Halloween. We won't be the most loved house on the block. Probably won't get egged because eggs are too expensive to do that with anymore. But not bringing the Halloween candy in, not bringing the Christmas candy in. When you're going through the checkout aisle at the store, just keep your eyes straight ahead because on both sides of you, there's packages of sugar hollering, buy me, buy me, buy me.
There's gum and candy bars. And
all
who knows,
of that stuff. Keep some things, some carrot sticks, some celery sticks, things that you don't have to think about, and you can pick them up quick and chew on them. And if you really, 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 really want that piece of candy, tell yourself you can have it in 10 minutes. 10 minutes from now,
You won't
want it. It's gone. So you can do a lot of things to put that off, but get out moving, get more water, get the candy out of your house, cut down on the amount of carbohydrates. I love a particular bagel, and you only get it in one establishment. And I thought this morning when I was driving by them, well, you could go get a bagel and you could have it with your meal as part of your meal, not an addition to, but takes up the calories.
Yeah.
You can have what you want, but you can do a lot of things that's going to help your brain. Don't bother with the very expensive vitamins that are out there, $30, $40, $50, $60 a bottle vitamins. Your regular everyday vitamins, your multivitamins, don't get deep into the supplements because people can mess themselves up so much with those supplements. And you need to work in coordination with your doctor. I'm working with someone right now, and I'm really, really excited about visiting with this couple today because I'm pretty sure that he has been misdiagnosed. And I think he is 83 or 84. And I'm pretty sure that there's still enough there to work with that I can get this turned around if I can get him moving and get him away from some of the medications that he's prescribed because he's dealing more with the side effects of the medication than he is the dementia aspect. And I don't care if you're 83 or 103, if you can give somebody 2 more weeks or 2 more months to their life, why not?
Yeah, especially if it's quality.
Yes, yes, and it is. This gentleman's very sharp,
Uh-huh.
so there's a lot there that I think can help.
So, yeah, so medications are, and I know that we need to, anytime we fill a prescription, it's a good idea to go to the pharmacy that you usually go to because they can check for counterindications and that type of thing. Whereas if you get one prescription filled here and another over there, there's no double checks.
No.
And so I think that's a good idea. But even at that, still there are some things that can work against you.
Oh, there are some medications that have 100 side effects, and the pharmacy's only checking for the top 5 or 10. That's all they can in the computer. But if you're having a particular problem, it's always good to see, is it possible that's related to the medication? Should I talk to my doctor about that? Is there a different, or could we see about just stopping? Is there a really good reason? People are on a blood pressure medication for 30 years, may not need that anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's really good advice. Well, Kathy, it's always good to have you here. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a couple minutes with Mary Halswick from Mary Halswick Insurance and Long-Term